and gentlemen, it is my prayer and hope that this video is going to find you when you're doing fine and in good condition. I'm also doing fine at this peripheral end. So let me know where you're watching this video from. So guys, there are a lot that is happening in the lives of Bushman dude and Gabby Vaz. So Gabby Vaz did the first video, and she hasn't done the second video, but there's a video and a clip that was shot in secrecy, and that kind of video I turned it to be an audio because Gabby did this kind of a video, and the person whom approached her decided to record it secretly because Gabby never wanted to appear in that camera. Then I must say it was now a breach of the agreement, but because now this thing is in this social media's place, at least I had not to show their faces, but to turn it into audio. And this is what they said. We all know how this thing started, because it started whereby Gabby, the first video was Gabby and the Bushman dude was complaining of the financial constraint, and they wanted a support and at least a air ticket back home. Are you there? And very more things that were happening. Or secondly, they wanted also to evacuate from the village, both of them. Maybe they go to Mombasa, both of them, because Gabby can make even the natural skincare that people can buy in Mombasa. No one can afford them in the village because no one uses that kind of a product. So that's what's their plan. But as things go by, another video featured when Gabby now was lamenting and accusing Bushman Didi, who is the partner, of constant alcoholism and a full-blown one, which means the guy has decided to have a courtship with the alcohol. Therefore, there's no attention to this woman. The woman explained a lot of things of which I did in that video. Now, I want to bring the second vexation that he did with the one Ernest. And Ernest approached her and a lot of things happened. So, if you are on this channel for the very first time and you want to get to know the gist, kindly I recommend stay tuned because more are going to be unraveled on this channel. To my loyal subscriber, may God bless you. Click the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you going forward. So let's dive in after the break. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Of course, my name is Inazak and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, Gabby Vaz was approached by Ernest because Ernest wanted to go and do what was up. And Ernest said he has seen at least 5 videos that is quite alarming, and he decided to come to Gabby Vaz and see. Then when Ernest approaches just close to the fence at the gate, he called Gabby, and Gabby said to him like, "No, who are you? I don't know you. I don't want to appear in any camera. So please." So Ernest insisted. Then Gabby Vaz decided to give an ear. So they needed to converse. But the agreement was, we are conversing because I don't want to appear in any camera because that one can put my life into risk. So Ernest pretended to be putting off the camera. Then the recording started. So Gabby Vaz threw certain kind of word that he doesn't know Ernest. So that thing alone found Ernest with a lot of shock. Well, he had to explain himself. An ear was afforded to him. He had to record in secrecy, and they discussed a lot of things. You know, number one thing that even Gabby was through, even before they started like conversation into issue that was delving among them, it's just because it is confirmed. Bushman dude and Gabby have splitted and they're splitting. That is not a doubt. And that's what we got for the first opening formula on the issues that affecting their relationship. It is that like they are splitting away. Perhaps let me get you interact with the video itself, then we'll come and explain it, iron it so well and put the gist into its own perspective.
You can just give me the number, then I can call him by myself.
Should be right over there.
Where?
Because he's uploading.
No, I've cancelled. It's not recording.
He's usually there.
Hmm.
He's there somewhere. He might even be behind that wall.
Hmm. I've checked it. He's not there.
Because he doesn't like me to give out his number, and I don't know you.
You don't know me, Gabby?
No.
Ah, Gabby.
Who are you?
I'm honest.
But do you live here, or?
Yeah, I live around.
Oh, I've never met you before.
Ah? Really?
Have I met you before?
Yeah, we meet at Border Sirari one time. Me, you are with Bushman Dude.
At the border point?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Anyway, I don't know where he is, and he doesn't like to give our number, and we're arguing. We're actually splitting up, so I don't want to make him even more mad by giving out his number.
What's really happening, Gabby? Because me, he's my friend, and I've seen your video. I said no, today I must go and visit Gabby and Bushman.
Mom, let me call you back. Call me back later. And anyway, I'll walk over to Nashville and you can call me on my phone later. It's too expensive for you to call me like that. Okay. I don't know. Everybody wants to know. I don't even know what's going on. Okay, bye. What's going on?
Yeah, Gabby.
I just need to get away from Africa and from him because I'm just tired.
Why?
Alcoholism mainly, and fakery mainly, and not consideration for me. Just drinking all the time, every day while I clean. I'm Cinderella. You know Cinderella?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like. It's not what the kind of relationship I signed up for with him. It's not how our relationship started.
Things have changed.
Yeah, a lot. So I need to leave.
So when are you leaving?
I'm not going to tell anybody that. You
Why
guys are
can't you
dangerous
sit down
here.
and resolve the issues?
Because he lies. He's in denial. If he could go online and say, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm an alcoholic, I need help, and I've really hurt Gabby, but he lies. He's even like blaming it on something stupid like me checking his phone. We use each other's phone all the time.
Yeah.
He's a bullshitter. He's not being honest. But I hope you're not asking me these questions just to make a video about it.
No, Gabby. I came here because, we are neighbors, and then when I see all, I listen to such things, and I can't come even to check up you guys. Maybe some.
No, and also I need some normality in my life because I get a lot of hatred in this village, and it's pretty dangerous for me to be here, and my family just want me to leave.
Okay, but Gabby, I can't say something.
And my ticket is booked, so I'm definitely leaving. The plan also was for me to leave and stay away for a few months and then meet him in Mombasa because I don't want to be in this village, because we can both make money in Mombasa because I make natural skincare. Yeah.
Okay, Gabby, I came to check on you because I've seen almost now 5 videos. Complicated. I don't know if I can say that.
My video?
No.
You just
His video?
I started seeing the first video when you were.
that first video. On that first video, there are 3 to 4 things that Gabby is complaining about Bushman dude. First of all, he's complaining of guy being a BS. The guy doesn't listen. The guy always doing all freaky things. And the guy never wanted to be told. So it's like the focus has shifted. And the guy decided like just to live life recklessly. That one was well captured in the video. Number 2 is saying the guy is a full-blown alcoholic, which is a disease. And the guy doesn't want to accept. It's day in, day out, the guy refused to change. He refused to heed the call from the Gabby bars. At least we can get that one from the clip. She's also going to say that they're splitting big time. There's nothing, and his ticket is booked. It's no longer going to reveal at what time is the departure. As a matter of fact, they are going to split from each other, and the family is very ready to pick her. He's saying that he wants to go back to the normalcy, the life he used to live before. And he wants to escape the village because the village is full of negativity and people are attacking him left and right. Are you there? So that really informs his decision, because the attack is as a result of the behavior of Bushman dude. And also he spoke of a lot of things, which I'm going to explain at the progression stages of this video. So you have to stay tuned over there. Now, by the things that I'm reading from all this, even Gabby is living in a kind of a misery, in a kind of abusive relationship itself, and the fact that she cannot give the number, which resonates the fact and the reason that she attached to it, because Bushman will attack her, which means there is an occurrences and several occurrences of physical abuse, which Gabby has brought in a lower tone, but I think as we progress, it will be louder enough, because I know how the video will end. I know what I'm saying, so you have to put it here so that you understand. And for the safety, because now is living in fears, that's why she is so vigilant outside, monitoring what is going on to scamper for its safety if things go awol. That's why I'm saying this one is dangerous. Even at this point, the woman really needed to evacuate for the safety. I don't know what is really happening with her. She needs to leave the village as soon as faster, lest otherwise happen, because we know most of the times things happen, because she's claimed that she's been abused several times, but because she knows self-defense, it couldn't have happened anymore, and that one will come down at the in another segment going forward. So it did not stop from there, because she decided to reveal more, thinking that all these things were done in secrecy. Ernest was recording. Well, because it's in the YouTube street, I decided to do an analysis of it. Are you there? So let's listen to more part of the video.
No,
then I will come
also,
and put
like
Bujis
6
going
months
forward.
ago, my can I say that you're definitely
It's not recording. It's not recording.
6 months ago, when I was walking home here from my friend's house early in the morning, and my phone was stolen, and I was assaulted. But I punched the guy. Yeah, and he pulled my phone, and I pulled my phone. I punched him. He was bleeding. I kneed him in his dick.
Yeah.
Like, I really hurt him, because I know self-defense. So it scared me, but it didn't scare me like maybe a regular woman, because who's never taken self-defense. Then as soon as the phone dropped, he took it and ran, and my YouTube channel was on that phone, so he destroyed. I was just about to be paid that week, and I was waiting for my PIN. And so, and also my skincare, I can't make natural skincare here. People can afford it in Mombasa, but not here. So we're struggling with money. Then his channel's not being paid, and I'm just tired of everything. Like, I have no reason to be here.
Oh my God.
Because
you guys, you started well. Everybody liked the thing that you are doing.
no, and I really love him, but I'm not going to put up with shit. I have to love myself. If a man doesn't respect me and love me the way I want them to, I'm gone. I'm not a desperate woman. I can get any man. So, plus just being here is aging me. My mother said, you need to leave. Like, you look terrible. You look so stressed. And she's right, I am. So, it's just better if I leave.
Okay, Gabby.
It's just a shame, because I put my blood and guts into this house. Like, even when we were building this house, he was drunk every day. But he kept promising me he's going to change. Never changes. He stops. Sometimes he stops for a few weeks, and then he starts again. And he's a really nice person, but when he drinks and stuff,
he goes crazy.
Not just that, he's disrespectful, and I don't want to be disrespected. I don't want to be stressed. Life is too short. So,
okay, Gabby.
where do you live?
I live, do you know place of Chef Matiko up there?
Yes.
Yeah, so Chef...
I don't remember ever meeting you. Sorry for, I wasn't being rude, but I just don't want to be on a video right now.
Okay, it's okay, Gabby.
I
I understand because of the situation, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know what other people are saying. And then recently he's very secretive with his phone. So there could be something going on. And I seen some things in his phone that I didn't really want to see, so I'm gone. I'm not an African woman. Like, I don't need to put up with that shit. There's a lot of women in this village that put up with shit because they have no other choice. I have another choice. I'll never, and I told him so many times until I'm blue in the face, and the lies that he even goes online and tells lies. Like, yesterday he wished me death and cancer.
Really?
Yeah. And I said, Elijah, there's no need for that. I've never done anything to you in my life. Please don't ever say something like that. That's fucked up. And I'm gonna have a bad memory of him.
Oh my God.
And I don't know whether he said it out of anger or not, but he was like, I just wish you would die. You're gonna get cancer. And I'm like, what?
Sorry, Gabby. Sorry. So if he's not around, maybe I can
He's
stroll.
around. You'll see him somewhere.
Maybe I can just stroll.
If you
Because
stroll,
when
you'll
when I
find it.
passed to his mom place, the younger brother told me that he's around here.
Yeah, he is.
And when I saw this smoke, I was thinking that he's around here. That's why I reached
I
here.
usually burn wood just to keep away evil.
Yeah.
But he lit that fire today. But and you know, he made a video the other day, and I'm like, some things don't need to be shared on YouTube, but if he wants to start that kind of shit, I will do it as well. So, like, I'm not afraid of.
At this point, you've just heard from that video itself. Gabby is agreeing and saying that for several times and 6 months they've been living into hell, and they've been abusive character in that marriage itself. He said Bushman dude wake that time in the morning, and Bushman dude decided to break a phone. At that time, it just got a few days that it has already been monetized and it was just waiting to be paid. So which means the first video, the first channel was sabotaged by Bushman dude himself. And something that he said, because he knows the self-defense, so he had also to took his stand, and he punched Bushman dude on his face, and it was very sorry for him, and Bushman dude decided to pick that phone and ran away. Are you there? So which means there has been bustling and hustling in that house. So something that's to be worried of. So Gabby is talking that there's a lot of things and a lot of BS that he's been putting up with. She's been putting up with, and now it is full to the brim that he's no longer taking them anymore. She's now confirming that she's the one and the parent who has been building that house. And this is a trajectory, because these are the things that people were saying before. But Gabby and Bushman dude came on camera and said this Bushman dude who was building everything. Maybe it was something like also in African culture. You know, in African culture, when a woman does something, then a woman is taking care of a man. It's something that even African culture, a man will be deemed like a child. A man will be bad mouth. So it's like some sort of taboo, some sort of you're breaking a traditional norm, because a man is expected to take care of a woman. So I think this is what they were playing out because of a tradition, and Gabby was trying to respect tradition itself of like submitting to this man and letting Bushman dude take his position as a man, in as much as their family and the family of Gabby was the one building that house plus everything. Then she needed like to submit to Bushman dude, and they come to say face in this YouTube street. If you couldn't remember, they said Bushman dude is the one building anything. It's not Muzongo. It's not the Gabby who's building. Now the truth is out, because Gabby is airing these things because it's Bushman dude who started doing the first video, saying that he's the one providing everything, building the house, bought the land, so, and saying all other kind of shenanigans, because Bushman dude started to strip Gabby issues, bringing in nitty and gritty. And that's why you see Gabby is saying he's even capable of doing other video. That's why he decided to rebuttal and say a truth on the other video itself. He's also saying that it's done and it's living. He's saying that even Bushman dude threatened her, and even threatened her of dying of cancer. That if he cannot live, she will die of cancers and another terrible disease. Something that really made Gabby think that Bushman dude said these things because he was hungry or out of hunger, or he meant it. So these are the things that are skyrocketing their worst relationship ever. And she's thinking of leaving, and the attention itself has worsened. There is no attention. Attention is to the alcohol itself. So a lot of things has happened into this home. So they said 6 months to now, they've been living in denial, all BS left and right, struggling, no money, but the guy doesn't understand and so disrespectful going forward. So this is the problem, because now I want to believe, because the two of them, because when a crocodile or aquatic animal lives deep sea and comes out, now wants to habitate the land itself, another different ecological niche and habitat, and it tells you there is a problem inside the water, therefore you have to believe. So therefore I believe all of them. And I believe even the video that I saw from Bushman did, there is some sort of problem with these people. Are you there? So he said he's leaving. And again, there was some kind of confrontation. You could hear the video sometimes shaking. Ernest was recording in secrecy. And sometimes it reached that the Gabby verse had a kind of instinct that Ernest is recording. That's why they scuffled. Yeah. Are you recording or doing? Oh, no, I'm not recording. I canceled the recording. But yet the recording was being done. That's how people survive in this field. So it never ended from there. It all transcended into another different diversion and stories concerning them, and a lot more deep, because Gabby said there's a lot of witchcraft inside that village, and the voodoo itself inside that village. And she explained it elaboratively. So let's get the gist.
Get out of there.
And mint
I
out
am
the
getting
juice.
out of here, but I need to, my flight is very soon, but I'll be staying here until it leaves. You know how much money my mother put into this house? And how much effort, my blood and time and guts. I came to this house for 6 months every day, managing the builders while he was drinking. And now I'm not even going to live in it. So it was a waste of my time.
It's just so much embarrassment.
And you know, he's not telling people the truth, and I'm starting to think he's a psycho, and his whole family are alcoholics. I can't stand his family, especially his brother. I never speak to his brother. He's the most evil guy I've ever met in my life. He used to steal our materials. One day I said to him, I used to keep silent, and then one day I said, hey you, I don't care if you're his brother or not. We're building a house, you don't steal. First of all, you don't steal from anybody, especially not your brother. Teach yourself some morals. People just don't have morals here. I hate it. I'm so tired of it. I need to be around normal people.
Yes, Gabby, I decided to come and check up you people, how you are doing, if you are okay.
We're not okay.
Okay in terms of, okay, you're not okay because of some 1, 2, 3, but personally, health-wise.
Personally, I'm fine.
Yeah. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. And, you know, a lot of people have tried to do shit. I heard that his grandmother tried to kill me with voodoo and stuff, and then this happened on my legs.
Really?
But I call myself a good witch, and I know how to protect myself from all that stuff. Nothing's ever gonna happen to me here.
Me, I really appreciate. Thank you so much. When you travel, go and say hi to everyone. Don't hate Africa. Don't hate Nyabuhansa because of one individual.
I have a very
because
no, it's not because of him. It's because of so many things. Like, you know, a few months ago, he was so drunk, and I went to the bar 3 times, and I said, please stop it. Like, why are you doing this to me? This is a torture. And he said, okay, and then he came back, and then he went back. That night, God punished him. He thought the gate was closed. We were staying at Manhowi's, and then he climbed the fence and almost died. He broke his face. He never has looked the same. And the doctor told him he needed surgery, and he refused it. He's got a broken face. His orbital bone is broken.
Yeah, I saw him having some marks,
And that night, I was covered in blood. you know, all those people like Paris, I can't
Yeah.
stand her. They were all there and nobody came to help me, and I was screaming and crying, I lifted him myself because he was passed out. I thought he was dead, and there was blood everywhere. Then I had to deal with people like Minhawi saying, no, you're lying, he's a drunk, somebody beat him up. And I said, look at the blood. There's even a piece of his skin from where he fell.
From the gate?
Yeah, for you to sit here and call me a liar when I'm going through this stress. And she was stressing me at the hospital, why is my house full of blood? And I said, I just told you, please, I don't even know if he's going to survive. He's getting a CAT scan. I said, I'll clean everything. You know how many situations he's put me in with his drunkenness? I said, if anything ever happens again, I am leaving. So my mother said, why are you waiting for things to happen? He's not changing. And there's too much evil
You
around.
people, you had a very good compound. You have a very good, nice house.
I know, he just ruined everything.
Oh my God.
But what can I do? Like, if you were a woman and you were me, what would you do? The same thing, you would probably leave.
I think if you could try to sort things and things cannot go well, you just go
Yeah.
and do your own things.
And then he said
Your
yesterday.
health is important.
Yeah, and my health here, because of stress can cause a lot of things in your body. Like, I don't really want to eat too much. I've lost a lot of weight because I'm so stressed all the time. And I don't like that.
Okay, Gabby, let me go back.
On this last video, this one is so even gory and so horrible. The kind of exudes I've had there is quite unfortunate. If these are the things that Gabby has been putting up with, therefore, it's quite unfortunate. I might blame her also at one point. Maybe love and relationship, what she envisaged now is not what is happening. Then he decided to come out and put everything forth. If now the Gabby we know that who couldn't let anybody near her, now decided like to open up to Ernest, then it tells you a lot. There is a lot that is going on. Not all this. There's a lot that I think after living and he will be in Ireland or in Irish, she's going to open more. Now, first, he's claiming that is going because there are things that makes her leaving immediately and very soon. His ticket is ready. The mother is coming for her. He's saying the brother to Bushman dude is an alcoholic too, and the whole family is an alcoholic. So it's like something like of a generational curse. Therefore, he's leaving. He cannot put up with a certain kind of family settlement, and he's not going to be part of that generation because he's talked to Bushman dude with a lot of promises here and there that's changing or not changing. He cannot accept. She is under denial. Number 3 is saying the family itself is voodoo and the village itself practicing voodoo and witchcraft. Even at a point, the brother of Bushman dude is so evil. The grandmother, his grandmother, to dude, tried voodoo on her. Until now, he had got affected leg, the swollen leg. But Gabby is also saying, all the spiritual world is protecting herself and nothing can really happen to her. Now, it's gone to high notch that all of them now are threatening witchcrafty, voodoo, to voodoo each other, to juju, left and right. Now, Gabby was saying he's living. He cannot put up in that kind of family setup. He's saying the brother at Bushman dude has been stealing their materials whenever they build, and this has caused this scuffles among them. They couldn't get along with each other. Gabby was saying she's even the one taking care of that compound for almost 6 months, build up the compound 6 months. The mother built the compound, everything that you see over there. Now it's no more, and it's no longer going to live in that compound, beautiful compound, which means she cannot put up with all that kind of BS in the community. As African women and Nyaboanza women at large will put up and sustain the battles with the husband because they don't have a choice, because he's a European woman, high level headed. She has got a lot of choice and she can get another man to marry if this one dissipates. And she's living. Then a lot of things used to happen. It's just opened up, just but a few. But I think we'll be ready for more when she has already scampered to safety into Irish, which means we are going to be given a lot of the gist going forward. She's also confirming she's having a beef with Minhawi and Perez. But in this beef, I also have something to explain, because when Minhawi and Perez came and said the truth, Gabby herself came and defended the husband, which means at some point and somehow, she was encouraging the husband to behave that way, because he's saying Bushman dude went to drink spree on a local pub. Gabby went there and confronted him, even confronted the waiters and the bar owner, do not give much of alcohol. Then a lot of scuffle, Gabby was chased. Gabby went to where they used to live in the Airbnb. The Airbnb for Minhawi and Claudia Joseph over there. They were just neighbor of Minhawi there. Then what happened? Bushman dude came when the gates of the estate where they're living had already been closed. So what he resorted, he decided to climb the gate with a staggering gate and also with the hallucinations kind of a gate itself. Then upon trying to jump, he fell down with his head down, then the face broken, then he was bleeding. Something that really caught the attention of the partner. Gabby came out, found the guy is down over there. When he found the guy over down there, then he's saying that the guy was bleeding in a pool and he screamed. Minhawi could not come out, Perez could not come out. You see, all these things. They said these people thought these people were friends. He cannot put up to them. But you know, there's a problem that I can remember when Minhawi came out and Perez came out and narrated that this guy climbed a gate. Are you there? It's the Gabby who came in and said no, he never climbed any gate. The guy scuffled, somebody attacked him. I can remember when even Gabby was exclaiming that the village is dangerous and full with men who at one point snatched his phone. The phone was just snatched by the husband and broken by the husband. Now she's confirming. By that time, he denied the claim that Minhawi and Perez said by then, that the guy climbed the gate and fell down. Now he's confirming what Minhawi said and Perez said to be true, while by that time he was defending the husband of certain kind that, people attacked the husband. It was in they were fighting, wanted to remove everything and confiscate this man's phone. You know, sometimes also in marriage, you might be in a position to protect your husband, but you are adding into the fire. Now, the chicken is coming home to roost. Are you there? Worst of it all, Bushman dude decided never to go to hostel. Even the countless number of times, go to hostel. Gabby is going to pay for your face construction. Even up to now, he is having a broken eye. She decided, that one simply tells you that the guy is living recklessly. And Bushman dude don't want to hear any of it. So these are kind of BS that Gabby is saying he cannot live in. He said he's having an option. He's leaving soon. They've split it. It's done and dusted. All is not going to say is when he's leaving, but he's going to live for you. He's going to live, and the family is going to pick him. The mother is saying, you leave, do not wait until something bad happens. It's your time to leave before anything bad happens to you or to her, to you or to him. So that's the best thing and advice. So guys, let me hear your thought in the comment section. All your opinion, all the advice that you want to give, and anything on your thought. No problem. I'm getting all the attacks from other people. So another guy from Yabohanze came yesterday and attacked my uncircumcised magic stick. Well, I'm not. But watch this space. Watch this space. These are the reprobates on how they think. These are the pseudo accounts that they will get to use to attack me. I've got no problem, because we don't believe in the cutting. Our brains were circumcised, so we reasoned. Until next time, this is Senior.